Ok. Voilà, avec le thé, j'ai ramené des renforts, sait-on jamais. Hein, mon rat? Rat? Tu veux venir avec moi? Viens. Hein? Qu'est-ce qu'on fait alors? Je sais pas trop quoi faire. Je sais pas. 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 Déjà, je vais enlever ça. Remettre mon petit sac. Est-ce que j'ai un truc qui pourrait m'aider là-dedans? Pin cutters. Pistolet, pistolet. Close. Endurance. Ok. Où tu vas? Où tu vas? Physical. Shivers plus 2. Endurance physical moins 20. Physical moins 20? Pourquoi? Ah oui, aïe, 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 aïe. C'est pas à plus 2 sur le Shivers? Ah, c'est cette... Ah, ok, ok, ok. Ok, ok, ok. Savoir faire moins 1, réaction speed moins 1. Est-ce que c'est quelque chose qu'on peut changer? Réaction speed moins 1. Toutes les lunettes me font du moins 1. Ouais. Speed moins 1. Bon, ça en attendant. Drama moins 1. C'est quoi ces lunettes qui font ça? Ah. Si j'ai un truc qui augmente mon drama, peut-être. Ouais, mais ça diminue mon endurance. Je m'en fous de mon endurance. Et physical instrument que je voulais augmenter, je sais plus. Ok, ok. Plus 1. Plus 1, ouais, bon, non. Ok, je crois qu'on est pas mal. Il faut que je mette mon téléphone en charge. 2 secondes. Parce que je vais en avoir besoin tout à l'heure. Vu que je me suis commandé à manger pour ce soir, pour une fois. Ce sera indien. Faudrait que j'arrive à choper un point pour 46, aïe aïe aïe. Ah oui, donc la dame qui fait les dés. La dame qui fait les dés. Elle est par là. lampe. Je me demande si, par exemple, dans ce truc-là, il y a quelque chose qui est réapparu ou pas?
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a...
Seems like an old bunker. It means there are fire.
He likes this.
Ah.
The bear's eyes are still friendly. The paper still...
Good question. I know. What is he?
The fridge buzzes. This old fireplace diagram, the whole thing resembles Cadran mosaic. Your flashlights, some of the writing has faded. Tiles on the cube are...
Il y avait une pièce là aussi où... Oh. What? Ah. Oui, il y a une pièce là. Ok. Peu importe. Comment on fait? C'est par là, je crois.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Shivers.
I'm listening. Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else? Nothing really.
The lieutenant...
Your wind.
I'm sorry, detective. It's an odd profession.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
Ok. Je crois qu'on avait déjà fait ça.
The barbell waits patiently.
Non, non, on a déjà fait ça. Je vais couper mon micro le temps de boire mon thé. Ouais, tout de suite.
Hello again. Okay, but please, the curse. It's the curse.
Did...
But officer, there's something wrong.
Sounds familiar.
Truly so? It's not good to talk.
Wow, such wraiths may prove...
Yes, the wards help to keep the doom at... Oh, this. There are new...
Desert pygmy doesn't seem like this.
Sir, I am well educated in the commercial and discount my work. Besides, this would only tempt the... Oh, this. There are numerous...
Desert doesn't seem like...
Sir, I am well... Sir, besides, this would only... Oh, this. There are numerous...
Desert doesn't seem like...
Sir, I am well educated. My voice is too much money. Oh, this. There are numerous...
Desert doesn't seem like...
Sir, I am... You're right. A bookstore. My husband, but being cultured, doesn't offer any protect... Yes, the similes are very
The woman looks...
Goodness, you were already... Everything is...
She's attempting to...
Truth be told, but you don't learn about the... The truth is available if... Truth be told, not, but you don't learn... I provide... The truth is available if you just...
She smiles. A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages.
Lousy. I've heard they turn people.
An endless variety. There's all books in a board game. A towering mountain of... The display rack is brimming with
Oh, blood and violence. At last, if you're a novice of the series.
rows and rows. The display rack an old called East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the... The tracks are as they have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps. For... The woman is still...
Huh? What is it? What do you want?
Is it, I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, not, no.
No need to.
Okay. Uh-huh. I don't uh-huh.
Hardcore. Hardcore.
Hard cop.
O pasado de agente. It flutters by your ear. It's what the Zemoyaki, the Gradian community in Revachol, call a person who never breaks under interrogation.
Excuse me?
She's attempting to remain calm, but the phrase made her flinch.
What do you mean? Alright. My father was a Zemyaki. He died years ago. He was a bad man. He bought the family a huge house, so we got to live, at least temporarily, in a giant castle in Jamrock. What do you think? The competition came and took everything away, so after his death we had nothing left, and we were in danger. My mother had to change her name, mine too. It was a stupid idea, and I'm still disappointed I came up with it.
Aren't there any local authorities who might look down on such activities?
I took that into account, of course. Coordinated the operation with the débardeurs. Not in person, but I let them know. You can't do anything without the fat ones getting wind. It's a good thing you ended that mess, though. I felt I was turning dad-wise.
With a fluid gesture, you seize her wrist, a hand just centimeters from your nose.
No, I don't think it would lead anywhere with Evrard. He's just going to deny it.
Yeah. Have you seen Evrard?
Ah, j'ai fini mon thé. Bon, une bonne chose de faite. Je sais pas où... Allez là, putain. Le seul truc que je vois, c'est ça là.
You see, a slogan used to...
Looks like tomorrow never came.
Hello again. Sure. What's on your mind? Yes, they even built...
A pleasure.
Perhaps...
Yes. Actually, no.
Buckle up.
10 years ago...
Wait, he did it. What the hell is a...
Yes. Tape computers. And... fell... Oh, I'm afraid...
He means that.
Tape computers. They used them... What's the Mars...
A short...
It's a beautiful piece of... I tried to get...
The kid takes a...
Actually, no one...
Buckle up.
10 years ago, I did...
Wait, he did it. What the hell is...
Yes. Tape computer... Actually, no one...
Buckle up.
10 years ago...
Wait, he did it. What the hell is...
Yes. Tape computers. Actually, no one...
Buckle up.
10 years ago, I did a little...
Wait, he did it. What the hell is...
Yes. But of course. What else? I do some...
Low man count.
Actually,
You doze off. Man.
But anyway, then I guess everything got said, right? The drizzle. I do have some...
No, I'm...
Of course, detective. I don't know it. If not...
Forget it. They don't sell those kind of books at crime, romance.
No,
So,
no,
There's something He's telling the truth.
Là, il y avait un truc là. Peut-être redemander à la vieille dame.
tenant policeman. I hope.
Joe il est pas là. Du coup, ça me laisse pas me téléporter.
To warn and beaten. The trap is full of low poor things.
Je vais aller voir, je vais essayer d'aller voir Everhart. Peut-être parler à René vite fait. À un moment il y avait un mec aussi par là et il est jamais réapparu. Je crois que c'était un soir.
Oh, yes. What about
Yes.
it is I just yes. His
Wait,
yes. Sometime no.
he has doubts.
I rip the we've yes. In Guillaume's time we've had yes. In Guillaume's time we've had yes. In Guillaume's we've had yes. In Guillaume's time
Yes.
it is I just don't know. Officer. Officer.
Ok. Soi-disant il y a un... Non mais attends, ça c'est Gaston, René... Attends. Ben René il est dead. René il est dead donc je suis pas prêt de refaire son truc. Bref. Peut-être que je suis censé avancer sur des choses annexes en attendant que le temps passe pour qu'il y ait l'enquête principale, les mecs là qui arrivent pour faire leur justice eux-mêmes. Buy a book. Ok, peut-être qu'il faut que je lise du coup. Je vais aller voir déjà.
The file cabinet stands steady as ever. The drawer slides shut. The payphone hangs.
J'ai l'impression d'avoir un peu épuisé toutes mes ressources là. Des vieux glitch. Il n'a rien d'autre à nous dire.
Oh, hey, mister. Oh, I'm just... Sure, mister. Oh, we're on a...
So,
Not... But Titus and it... Like what? Mr. Everett doesn't really want me to... Who do you mean, mister?
You do realize he might just...
I don't know anyone like this.
He really feels very uncomfortable discussing matters related.
Oh,
He's probably one of those...
the night guard. He was a peculiar fellow. Sure, mister. Well, Mr. Everett does...
Peace.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. Fanny. That doesn't ring any bells, Harry.
Funny. She was trying to set up a narcotics operation in the old church on the coast.
Oh, that a cell. Yes, I do seem to remember sending a pretty young thing down there to liven up the place. Amphetamine lab? That sounds very immoral and debauched. But what do I know about kids these days? The music they listen to, the drugs they do while they listen to that music.
It sounds to me like you are trying to start an amphetamine lab in the district.
Found God knows where. That a cell is the daughter of Miko the kebab. A man who once killed a guy with a kebab. I think a daughter of a man who killed a man with a kebab can handle running a little nightclub, don't you? Maybe it was Bogovir. Or Jakub. I think it might have been Conrad. A nightclub? Harry, I'm an old-fashioned guy. After work, I like to listen to some rock and roll music and have a non-alcoholic lager. But here I am, talking about myself. Most certainly, Harry. Nothing brightens my day like brain... Oh, Liz is a...
Wait, the girl by the whirling, who was keeping an eye on you. Is he talking about her?
I did that, didn't I? She thinks of us by now. Harry, this...
You mean
a security...
Si on peut...
I'm talking... Everything they did there. No, Harry, the elephant. No, you haven't. Now, I haven't... Yes. But enough about one of them...
By...
Harry, we got grit, Harry. Potentially, Harry. There's a military...
That sound...
They're like...
Again.
So the...
He
Aren't you...
Oh, I'm not...
Uncertain, so he doesn't want to counter with a narrative that exonerates them.
So they shot...
He was...
How odd.
It's simple.
What I do know is... The case is in safe hands. If... How do I... Last win... These guys...
So you...
You said it. Absolutely, Harry. Absolutely. Oh, Liz is a...
Wait, the good...
Oh, and she also... Oh, they old...
Interesting.
They're all work with...
He's betting on them being useful.
But of course...
You can now go and tell...
By all means, Harry. What's on your mind? I'm always happy to educate... Harry. Well...
So the ville...
You were there. Reset. Harry. Harry, enough is... I accept your...
There is true, but will there be giant statues of...
I'm not a Simba. Damn right I am, Harry. I'm gonna make the working man as rich as she is one day. Order it. Glad you... Good job.
That is true.
I'm listening, Harry. No, I did.
He really does. A guy, huh?
I don't. I told you it could have been his own mother.
He really doesn't. 2,373.
Oh.
Clients would take a well...
Sure. With renewed...
That's
drug traffic.
All they do is produce... The company thinks we're gonna...
Benefit.
And the kid...
I'm an old... But if I...
He's basically admitting to it.
Harry, if I...
Understood.
Yes, yes, of...
Nothing in his feet.
Anyway, let's not focus on this. Let's look at the... I'm gonna unite them. Thank you, Harry. Thank you. You have no... Oh.
Clients would take a...
Sure, with renewed...
That's
drug traffic.
All they do is... The company thinks we're gonna...
Benefit.
And the kid...
I'm an old... But if I were...
He's basically
You know why you're... Anyway, let's not... Let's look at the... I'm gonna unite them. Or... Harry, the future...
Oh yeah. Skull and bones. Skull and bones on a Revacholian flag.
We're way... You can...
There's something different.
Harry, I've got your gun.
This must be the woman.
Yes, the same...
Union.
The neighbors of this old woman contacted my men. As I said, she... Unfortunately...
There it...
I forward.
It actually sounds...
I already have...
She will be...
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have.
Very nice, Harry. Is there anything else? Let's hear it, Harry. Family? Well, yes, family. Family, Harry. But of course...
He doesn't really seem...
Harry. Of course I do.
The giant somewhere in...
Harry. Your nonsense, Harry.
He's probably just making...
Ah.
This...
I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes. Of course, Harry, of course. I'm always happy to educate and... Very nice, Harry. Oh, of course. I mean, it's no secret. Harry, sadly...
There's probably more to that.
The time has passed. Fantastic. Time for men like me and you. By all means, Harry. What's on your mind?
Ok. Est-ce qu'on a déverrouillé des choses? René, Gary... Je crois que Gary s'est juste fait la malle, quoi. Je peux pas le faire non plus. Et ça, peut-être que je peux pas le faire non plus. Du coup, je peux rien faire. peux rien faire. Shiver.
The face of King Freecell smiled.
Et on va voir, est-ce que j'ai
The
trouvé là-dedans?
greatest innocence. Browsing through your head probably for the best. Medicinal purposes of the pet. Flipping through the book. Have you taken any walks? And on your walks, you need to do that. There is serious regular meditation. Good. And we're excellent. Free your body. You're doing a note of caution, however. The porter reel is a police badge on which you the face of King Freeze. It takes a moment. Obviously, as you leave the main feature, though, you flip back to the porter reel is just the suzerainty box. Large letters.
Tout ça on a fait.
The man from Heomdall.
Oh putain, ça on a fait
The
aussi.
edges of the pages. The bullet is still safely sealed away.
Okay. And? An antique. That makes sense. Sure, there's some arms trafficking. Some new RCM recruits get impatient.
Prohibiting peacetime law enforcement to
Imagine if everyone... But back to the investigation. Doesn't seem that likely. But we'll check out all possible leads. Next step. Find what? Well, if we find in conclusion...
The squash you wouldn't ordinarily have. The jacket of the... You can just...
What can you say about the bullet? A jacketed bullet.
Highly unusual.
Even the RCM...
Something tells you that won't be...
Okay. And what's your best guess? An antique. I have to hand it to the monarchs. Some new RCM...
Prohibiting peacetime law
Imagine if every... But back to the investigation. Let's find out. Next... Okay. You mean some turn of the... An antique. That makes sense. There can't be many breech loading right. Sure, there's some new...
Prohibiting.
Imagine if everyone... But back to the investigation. Let's find out. Next step. Finding... Okay. You mean an antique. Sure, there's some new...
Prohibiting peacetime law.
Imagine if every... But back to the investigation. Mysterious.
You stare at the Nauf in cold. The Yugo graph as ethnic. It would physically hurt. You've made the right life choices today, sir.
Okay.
You hold in your hand the colorful every page, of course. Good. It is a very useful skill to have. He the alphabet. The porter reel. You press the large button marked comments, then the telling you a click, nothing to do. Medicinal very well. Next, you need to come. Lastly, you've created if only. Would you like to try again? Very well. Next, lastly, you've created if only. Would you like to? You close the book. Very well. Next, lastly, you've created if only. Would you like to try? Very well. Next, lastly, you've created if only. Would you like to try? You close the book.
Okay.
The greatest innocence. Browsing through your edge probably for the best. Browsing through your educational it seems, oh yeah, this is what I was made for. A pop quiz. Thanks Dolores Day. A pop quiz. Thank Dolores Day. Incorrect. Solar resigned. Incorrect. Her colors steer clear of the... Yes, the quiz is correct. As the question easy. Everybody. An innocent. I can do damn. Dolores. And innocence. I can. Great. Dolores. Incorrect. Even the. Please. Correct. Franco net question. Got it under control. No. Yes. There exists a. There see. At least it clearly. Incorrect. Incorrect. Correct. The most final I've got it. On incorrect. Of course. Zero doubts. Incorrect. Correct. Everything. A C. You would have done better if you just... The lieutenant, how is it possible that you're...
Ok, on a réussi à gratter quelques points. 95. 95. Rien de nouveau de ce côté. C'est ça que je veux faire, c'est lequel déjà? Advanced Race Theory. Active, ouais bah Ruby. Ça, je comprends pas. Et voyons voir si je remets ma... Ok. J'ai l'impression que j'ai plus qu'à parler à des gens et à spammer et à choper de l'expérience avec un peu de chance comme ça, mais bon. Lui, je viens de le faire, il n'a rien d'autre à me dire.
Oh, hey, mister.
Peut-être retourner voir Hassel. Peut-être repasser vite fait au conteneur, pour s'il a autre chose à me dire.
The door seems to be locked.
Damn it. Ok, voyons voir peut-être Measurehead. Il a des choses à me dire.
Mr. Clare also. Of course, above all, stop explain. Offshoot. I am not so. The South. We are. I am. No.
He would be appreciated.
I'm from. You have heard enough about our. Don't be. Mr. Clare. Above all. Of I am not. We are the future. I am. No.
He would be appreciated.
Yes.
This could have made him more open.
Don't. Mr. Clare.
He looks.
Don't be fooled. Mr. Clare is a man jam. Of I am not.
Measurehead stoically look.
I think
that will be the...
He will grant us 3 wishes.
Your pedomorph.
The lieutenant.
You should keep him close. I am...
You pick up on something.
The hard now leave.
Yes.
I think
that will be the...
But...
These cops are just jealous, Jean-Luc.
Racist.
Welcome. He must...
I...
True. The drawings are precise.
That atavistic...
Bay.
You have him off guard now.
Racist.
Welcome. He must think red.
I am...
True. The drawings are precise.
These are...
Your ear...
Yes. You exhibit... It is important. This leads me to conclude... You are your racial...
He's right there. It's almost impossible to get it on unless you're both drunk.
Je crois que je vais faire le shiver.
raciste.
Welcome. He must.
I am not like
True. The drawings are precise.
correct. There is nothing funky. Those are a receipt, the Vespertine, the other large overproduction, as proven by the Areopagites, the indigenous, the Areopagites, the latter is perfect.
Nature was not capable of more.
I cannot possibly imagine what else we...
Map. Yes. On va voir la novelty d'Icemaker. Oh là 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 là. Cours. Cours, Forest. Attends, peut-être que je devrais acheter un peu de magnésium. Vite fait au cas où.
The tear machine.
No.
Non,
You
c'est
need-
pas la bonne. C'est bon, pas le bon truc, c'est ça.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope
Thank
Saint
you.
Baptiste.
T'as rien à me dire au passage?
It,
Ok, ok. Ouais, peut-être qu'il faut que je fasse passer le temps en fait. C'est là que j'ai fait tout ce que j'avais à faire et que le conflit imminent, bah, faut qu'il se déclare quoi. Oh.
All around you, rain falls on the great city. Winter's grip on the city is loosening. Your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your jacket grow heavy. The cold finds its way under your skin. You're not dressed for this weather. You should get an overcoat or a patrol. Sheets of rain over the water.
On a
A
déjà
flight
eu
of
ça avec
stairs
l'histoire de la,
lead to the ruins
de la,
of a half-sun. The
de la neige.
skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Will you ever go there? No, you are just one of the urban coastline. Rain dripping off, coal city, end of all. There's a fleet on the corner. A plastic coat is folded into a small triangle. The great gates of behind the gates. La Drusienne, King Dries passenger harbor. Couron, the lower mid. A silvery curtain of you have never been. Tower blocks crowd one. Hallways collapse from the news at a yard. A traffic jam. The road ascends.
Have a brother in the cut. Well,
To be in Martinez, with standing in the rain. In the rain swept, your vision blurs. You want more coalition aerostat.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. I'd recommend you put on your coat.
Ok. Si tu veux. Ok, donc ça c'est parce que j'avais mis un point dans Shivers. Ça m'a donné une explication de la map. Mhm. Ah putain. Il veut pas naviguer si j'ai pas la lampe. Non mais je connais le truc par cœur. Hein.
it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Cinq. 58%, ok. Donne-moi 2 secondes. Shiver, je suis à plus 2. On est d'accord. J'ai rien pour augmenter ça, on est d'accord. Moins 1. On est pas mal et j'ai rien qui booste du rose de toute façon.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
A gust of cold air sweeps through the chimney. The stones and minerals on the shelves rattle as though agitated.
Didn't we already talk about this? What are you talking about? My address is exactly the same. Rue de Saint-Guilain 10.
No, the old coal plant that used to be here was subsumed into the new venture.
This doesn't make any sense. Are you saying my business was spared because of a technicality? Where is this coming from? You're right. I should take a trip to the roof once the snow is gone. Does it mean that I'm safe from failure?
Don't let her become complacent. She still needs to ward her soul against the evil forces.
Do you know what this is? It's a mourning ring. I made this when my first company failed. I drove it into the ground within a year. I didn't have what you would call a viable business plan. No, you're right. I didn't. It wasn't just the jewelry shop either. I always thought that it was just the world that you were supposed to try again and again until you finally succeed. And now you're telling me what? That it was all because I didn't run my little shops and ventures from a dump inside an abandoned chimney? Yeah. Or maybe it's the entire world that's cursed. That's why people like role-playing games. You can be whoever you want to be. It's like every time you cast a die, something disappears. But anyway, thanks for sharing your theories, officer. How did I be? Some of my friends have grown crafty over the... Of course. Tell me what you have. That's a classic. Yeah, for 7 real, I could have it. It's a Nicosita. Great. See you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else? I'm sorry. I'm a bit overloaded, just nothing really.
The lieutenant...
Your window.
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, well, during the... But I never saw... I might have...
It's like...
It's really hard to... It's an odd profession.
She nods.
Anything else, officer? We're inside the... But when I...
Place sounds
creative.
When she arrived here, they were...
I'm listening. Yes,
A bit of... It's not a...
You're right. It looks... It wasn't merely a... Kuno. Oh yes. I think it would take more than a... Oh yes. You mean the kid? I think it would take... It didn't.
It's not real.
Eventually, the coalition took away... Oh, there's... And they never cleaned up the debris. Yeah, don't. There used to be a... Yeah, the artillery... And naturally... Actually, in... Anything else? They were made... Honestly. Sure, it's illegal.
They were... Maybe you could make a...
Fortress, they were an inch.
That's...
They certainly took... Well, they seem to believe. Yes, but in the end, they just didn't get it done. And so is... Anything else? Oh boy. The place...
Indeed.
Of course not. Eventually, Ravishal, I see. Maybe. Because he said that the...
Sounds cool.
Megatherion. It's an by telling you to do more very good. Anyway.
Little's outside.
Anything else? Oh boy, the play.
Indeed. What?
Of course not.
Shit.
Eventually, Ravishaw ICT lost. Maybe. He said it.
Sounds cool.
Oh, anything else? I'm pretty sure it's yes. My advice. It can't. Are you sure it was Slipstream? Oh right, but Tricentennial used to.
No. Whatever happened, keep your cool.
Oh, the kids these days. Why would Slipstream? I'm still.
My money is on electrical anomaly.
Sure, I'm listening. I'm pretty sure. Yes, my advice. Sure, I'm listening. Good. I hope it clarifies. I'm listening.
Je
Good.
crois qu'on est bon. Ok, donc ça on s'en fout. Cool. 24 sur 100. Très bien. Du coup, j'ai bien envie de... Qu'est-ce que je peux faire maintenant? Kuno, non, machin, non. Je vais parler vite fait à Plaisance parce qu'elle a mentionné Plaisance. Ah aussi, je voulais faire une petite pause. Donc je vais faire une pause maintenant et je reviens dans 5 minutes. Et à tout de suite.